Hi there, Kirsty. It's Marcy here. I spoke with you at the beginning of last week in regards to shooting a custom video for you, and here I am doing that. So the reason for this is I'm going to share with you 3 things that you can do to help yourself, help bring value to your company, and beat out your competitors online, bring in more customers. I'll be able to show you where you're currently at, how increasing your ranking allows additional traffic to be coming to your website. Yeah, and then lead on to the 3 things that you can do to help to improve that. Now, you're probably wondering why it is that I do this and what's in it for me. What I found with internet marketing is most business owners are too busy, running their own business to learn how it can actually work to their benefit. And sometimes their only hesitation to hiring someone is they don't know who's an expert, who isn't. So I found that by giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those business owners raising their hand and saying, please do that for me. So if at the end of the video there's anything that piques your interest, any questions that you have, I'm happy to chat and answer them. And if at the end of the video you just simply want to take the free tips and that I give you and do it yourself, that works for me too. So the 3 things that I'm going to go over are content, backlinks, and citations. I'm going to begin with content. These are the key factors in ranking a website. So when I say content, let's get in here. Everything that I'm highlighting, the images, the words that you're going to find on the home page of your site, that's what I'm referring to. The content throughout your entire site, but for the home page, somebody clicks on it, that's what they're seeing. And Google likes to see anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 words and up in some circumstances of keyword-rich, authoritative, unique content, not plagiarized by any means. Google wants to see that you are adding value to the internet. That's how they're going to reward you, is ranking you higher up if you can show that you are actually adding value. The other thing is they're going to find your site, they're going to go in there, they're going to crawl it, and what they're looking for how you want to please them is what they're looking for is what is it that you do, and where are you from, like where are you providing your service, so that then they can match that up. If you've got some great content there and more than all of your competitors, they're going to see you as the authority in the market. Therefore, when somebody is searching, and if you've got the content to match what the person's typing, you're going to be the one that they're going to put above everybody else because you're giving the best results to them. So that's where your content lies. I'll quickly show you, just do a quick overview of how the front page is going to go, because statistics show that probably 80% of the clicks, 80% of the website visits are coming from appearing on somewhere on the first page. So up here are the businesses that are doing paid ads. This middle section here is the Google My Business listing, Maps listing, and down here is the organic section. So where I'm going to go to next with the backlinks, carries a lot of weight in why Google's choosing to put some sites here on the first page and some sites further back. So what a backlink is it's when another website on the internet links back to your website, where there's a clickable link. If they click it, then they're going to jump over to your site. That's a backlink. If you think of the internet as being a big popularity contest, the more that you have, and not all backlinks are created equal. So it's definitely going to, quality goes over quantity always. But when you've got links coming from trusted sites that have been on the internet for a while, sites that Google trusts, you don't want to link from just any site on the internet. But the more you have, then they see, oh, look at this guy. He's got all these other businesses, all these other sites on the internet linking back to his, paying attention to him. He's the popular one. Let's move him up in the rankings. So I put your site here. I grabbed the #1 site for the ranking for the first page, because this, of course, is just a lead generation site. It's not the same, comparing apples to apples. So I took this one and I put him in the same tool that I've put your site in, and it shows me behind the scenes that you have 34 other websites on the internet that are linking back to yours, that you've got about 65 backlinks, and that you're being found for 3 words. So if we look over to the #1 site, sitting site, He has 141 referring domains being found for 175 words. So there's the big one, is the content, right? The matching content that's describing what it is that you do. If I click on this, you can see where it is that he's why he's sitting there. This is the position. Over here we're going to have the word that the searcher actually types in. Oopsie daisy. The word that the searcher actually types in. Right here is the number of searches monthly for that exact search term. And then down here is the position that this site is in for that search term. So there's and the statistics show that if you are up there, you know, on the first page, that you're likely to get about 30% of the volume. So probably about 30% of those are actually clicking through and clicking, and that seems about right here. 26, you know, 25, 30%. So then there's 60 search for Vancouver contractors, 100 for Vancouver general contractors. So you can see where being up in this position is going to get a lot more visitors to your website. Because I'm going to go back and just see. Okay. So you can see that not necessarily buyer intent in these two words that you are being found for, one in the States. Two, you're being found here in Canada. There's about 8 to 10 sites per page. So this is going to put you on the 5th page, and this one is 7th or 8th page, depending. Even for those two terms, but you can see how we want them to be Vancouver contractors or that kind of stuff to bring more people to your site, as that's what they're typing in there. And then the third thing to touch on is your map listing. Citations. Anywhere on the internet where you're going to find your exact business name, address, and phone number, that's a citation. So this map listing is a citation, and what helps to push you up, because sometimes there can be 20, 30 pages of listings depending on how big of the market it is and what your search term was. But what helps to push you up into this and hopefully be in the top 3 is that you are listed in more places on the internet than your competitors. So by citation 411 Yellow Pages, this is a listing. If you have a Facebook page, that's a citation. Any place, again, where you would find your name, address, and phone number listed. So you go and get a bunch of citations and beat out your competitors in that department too. So like I said, looking at your site, and when we go into the back, you could absolutely build your backlink profile, and the biggest thing that's popping out is getting some really good content up here is going to help Google to find you and to put you up in a search. And of course the citations get your business listed in as many directories as possible. So I'm going to send this off to you, Kirsty, and I will follow up in a couple of days after you've had a chance to watch it, and I want to make sure that you do in fact get it. And I'd love to hear your feedback. So we'll talk to you soon.